To your local news, which means your weather. And it's very sunny and beautiful out already, although we do need some rain. We've been hearing about that. We have Bekah Birdsall in Live Impact Studio this morning, though. We will get some rain, hopefully later this week. We might as well enjoy the beautiful day when we can.
Yes, yeah. Yesterday we hit 80 degrees. Today will be very similar to that with lots of sunshine. But we are weather impact alert, especially for the second half of Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, and through most of the day on Thursday. Some heavy downpours will be possible, and even a few thunderstorms. And this looks like to be the best soaker that we've had since Easter Sunday. So some good news for us. Of course, Truist Championship is also beginning on Thursday, that actual tournament. So probably not ideal for that. Could see a few rumbles of thunder. We'll be watching for that as well. For now, enjoy the sunshine. I mean, this morning started off quite cool in the 50s. It's just going to be a beautiful afternoon for any outdoor activities planned. Now, like I mentioned, we were in the 80s yesterday. We're going to do the 80s again, even into the 80s tomorrow as well. But Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to be tracking a midweek cold front. Again, this is going to bring us that round of wet weather beginning tomorrow, but most of the daytime hours on Wednesday actually stay mainly dry. Main event arrives Wednesday evening, and then we'll see periods or waves of showers and thunderstorms all the way through Thursday. By the time we get to Friday, some lingering cloud cover, cooler temperatures, mainly dry. Can't roll out a straight lingering shower, but for the most part, we'll be drying off nicely. Now, it wasn't as cold this morning as the previous mornings. We started off mainly in the 50s, but it was still quite cool. That 24-hour temperature change, though, kind of reflecting that, anywhere from 6 to even 10 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Outside now, warming up into the 60s out there. 63 here in the metro, 64 over towards Chesterfield, and 54 over towards Boone. It is, of course, Cinco de Mayo today, so if you are headed out for any patio plans, certainly keep them. I know there are a lot of deals for local Mexican restaurants in town, so if you can support them, do it, or you can even make some tacos at home. Again, temperatures will be falling right around after sunset into the upper 70s. Highs today, we'll do about 82 across the greater Charlotte area, about 2 degrees warmer than what it was for yesterday, and near 70 degrees for the mountains with lots of sunshine to go around. Now, it is this time of year where we do have those sneaky spring sunburns, so the UV index for today is an 8, very high, burn time close to around 25 minutes. For perspective, the sun angle for this time of year is equivalent to the July sun. So you wouldn't skip out on the SPF for July. You won't want to do it for this afternoon as well. Now, looking ahead, still staying warm throughout Wednesday, but then here comes that midweek cold front, and then changes upon us for both Wednesday and Thursday. So here's what we know. Weather impact alert. The impacts are going to be some scattered downpours and some thunderstorms. Very low end severe weather threat. Could see some gusty winds, but overall that does look to stay below that severe weather criteria, and there also could be some delays at the Truist Championship. We're looking at our next rainmaker off towards the west, moving through Memphis, Tennessee now. It's all being pushed by an associated cold front. So again, in the next 24 hours, we'll see isolated rain chances, but really upticking by Wednesday evening and especially into your Thursday as well. So let's time out this newest Futurecast. Starting off Wednesday morning, 5 o'clock, this newest model refresh has much of the rain coverage kind of still staying in the mountains. Eventually, though, we will see some downpours start to arrive towards the late morning. This is a look at 8 o'clock. We've got rain starting to stream in the greater Charlotte area, but much of it on the lighter side. And you know what? The rest of the day is kind of going to be mostly cloudy, but mostly dry. Pretty minimal rain chances, I'd say, during the actual daytime hours. It's in the evening, I'd say after 5 o'clock, you can plan on scattered showers and even a few isolated thunderstorms embedded with this. Again, that severe weather threat is pretty low at this point, but frequent lightning, gusty winds, and heavy downpours will associate with any thunderstorm that does develop. We'll carry that risk for some heavy downpours all the way through that first half of Thursday. Some locations will see lighter rain and some locations will see heavier rain. So not everyone's going to see the same amount. Other than a stray isolated downpour as we go towards Thursday afternoon and evening, most of us will be drying off pretty nicely as we go into your Friday. So how much rainfall can we expect from this? I'd say the rain totals have gone further up in the past 24 hours. Now looking like there will be a range from about half an inch to even some spots picking up around 1.5 inches. Now that's going to highly depend on where the heaviest downpours set up, kind of like last week when we talk about winners and losers in terms of rainfall. That is going to be kind of the similar setup for the next couple of days, but still beneficial rainfall that will certainly take. We're kind of on the border of a very low end severe weather threat Wednesday night into Thursday. Again, not going to be too much of an issue, maybe some gusty winds associated with thunderstorm, but generally not what we're expecting. So the Tourist Championship begins on Thursday. Waves of rain and thunderstorms. It is going to be wet. Again, there could be some delays due to the wet weather, but by Friday, still hang on to some clouds, but it is cooler and drier. And by the time we get into Saturday, we're going to be warming back up with a mix of sunshine and clouds. So it's really Thursday that's only going to be disrupting this. And then Mother's Day weekend, also looking pretty nice as well. Get on the warm up, close to 80 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday with a nice mix of sunshine. We've had the most days of 80 degree days plus. We added another one to that yesterday, and we'll do that all again for today and tomorrow as well, with highs in the lower 80s. In this Jerry Hunt Super Center 7-day. So today, sunshine. If you have any errands to run, I would do it before we've got some wet weather incoming for Wednesday. Again, most of the day on Wednesday stays dry, other than a few morning showers and a few isolated spotty downpour. Is not going to be much. It's Wednesday evening after 5 p.m. throughout the day on Thursday that we want you to stay weather impact alert. By the time we get to Friday, still holding on to some clouds, a lingering shower possible, but drying off pretty nicely going towards this weekend. A lot happening. We've got Mother's Day on Sunday, we've got Charlotte FC on Saturday, and of course the Tourist Championship as well. So I know a lot of people are going to be out and about, and you know what? Weather's going to be cooperating for it.